Hi, welcome back to Yoga with April. If you're new, welcome. We're happy to have you here. I'm super grateful for your support. So this is going to be longer than 5 minutes, obviously, because it's the first one, and I want to give some background to kind of what my plan is moving forward in 2022. I want to do what's called 5-Minute Fridays. So definitely it's going to get more and more intimate, more and more not as professional looking as we get further into our Fridays. But for the first few, you'll see kind of the same setting here. But my plan is as we move forward, I'm kind of gonna just like pop the mic in my phone and start, blabbing off 5 minutes of some good movement that, I think we all could use. And I think with 5 minutes, that definitely gives us enough amount of time to get into our bodies, but not too much where you're like kind of pulling at everything to make time for this to work. So as we start off, we'll focus more specifically on areas in the body, and then I definitely always want suggestions from you guys, or I'll kind of just pop in if I'm like, needing some energy. Maybe I'll do a 5-Minute Friday to kind of get the blood flowing, or if I'm needing some stillness, I'm needing some calmness, maybe we'll do a 5-minute, not meditation the whole time, but very slow, loving movement. So yeah, we're gonna be all over the place, and I'm super excited to bring this to you guys, and I'm excited to have you guys follow along with me. So this is going to be practice for me too. I love giving so many modifications, so many variations. I love having a very detailed class when I'm talking. So this will challenge me as well to kind of get right to the point, I guess you can say. So bear with me with maybe the first guy. And we have dogs with us for this first one. So this is so funny. Bear with me for the first two if I'm like really trying to cultivate this 5-Minute Friday for myself and to practice providing those at a very short amount of time, very, to the point, I guess. See, I'm perfect at rambling. That's exactly what I'm doing now. So, okay, let's do our first 5-Minute Friday. We're gonna focus on the neck. I just want you to find a seat that works for you. I'm on my shins, bum's on my heel naturally. You can have cross-legged. You can even have your legs extended out long. Just find a seat that works for you here. And we'll start with just simple neck rolls. So exactly what that means, I just want you to start rolling the neck. If it helps you, as you inhale, you look up, and then as you exhale, you kind of let the chin come to the chest, and make notice of what way you're going. So if you started right, make sure you switch to left, and if you started left, make sure you kind of rotate towards the right. For sake of an even number, let's say six ways one way, so 6 ways going clockwise, counterclockwise, and then switch it up after your other 6 rounds and start doing the same here. This can be as slow or as fast that you need it to be. Don't ever feel like I'm rushing you, and then if you don't feel like I'm going fast enough, speed this up for you. It's your 5 minutes and it's not that long, so make it work for you, right? Let's do 2 more rounds. We'll come back to a nice seated pose. Beautiful. Come back to that seated pose. I want that left hand to extend out long so you can have a nice extension in your left arm. Once you find a place for that left hand and you feel good, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. You should feel a very nice stretch into the left side of your neck. You can stay just like this. It might feel good to kind of nod up and down just ever so slightly, very subtle movements. But I personally sometimes really like to just stay here and breathe a round or 2 into the neck. So let's do that together. Deep breath in. And out. 1 more. And out. Beautiful. Left hand comes back to that left thigh. Go ahead and extend this right arm out. Find a nice straight line with that right arm and go ahead and drop left ear to left shoulder. And start again with that breathing if that felt good for you. Or you can always tuck the chin towards the chest. Gaze subtly up towards the sky. Beautiful. Let's do 2 big breaths together just to make sure we're all breathing into that right side of our neck. Big inhale and exhale. Another nice inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Big inhale together. Arms up overhead just to kind of unwind. Exhale, hands through heart center. 1 more just like that. Big inhale up. This time as we exhale, we come to our tabletop position. Put your bum down. Okay, so from our tabletop position, we're gonna work some cat-cow. So just make sure the knees are firmly planted, hands are planted into the mat. As you inhale, drop the belly, shift the gaze. Exhale, tuck and round. This is very good for the spine, very good for the hips, and very good for the neck. You work the spine, you work everything else. So just keep going like this a few rounds. As slow or as fast as you need. Sorry, as I guard two dogs who like to run away at the, drop of a dime. Let's do 3 more rounds just like this. Making sure to tuck the chin towards the chest, rounding the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, shift the gaze. Last one here. Come back to that tabletop position. Firmly plant into this left hand. Big inhale as you let the right arm extend towards the sky. And then as you exhale, thread the right arm through towards the left side of your space. Let this right shoulder get heavy, right temple get heavy. Left hand, just for the sake of time, I want you to keep it on the mat here. So just firmly plant the left hand on the mat and give it a gentle press so you can spiral over towards the left. Think of finding like a stacking sensation here with the collarbones, or better yet, the shoulders. And we don't want to work the neck, right? So we want to give the neck a break here. Just let the head remain heavy. 2 rounds of breath. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. This time as we inhale, we unwind so that right hand floats towards the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Big inhale, left hand floats. Exhale, thread left hand through towards the right side of your space. Drop that left head, or left side of the head rather, left temple. Right hand, like I mentioned, just kind of keep it right in your eyesight. Firmly plant it into the ground and then just give it a gentle push to invite the chest, the neck, the shoulders to open up towards the right side of our space. Breathing here just as is. We really don't have the option to make this complicated when we only have about 5 minutes, right? So no more, no less. Just breathe into this. 1 more deep breath. Big inhale. Exhale out. Next inhale, we come to unwind, push into that right hand, left hand floats towards the sky. And this time we exhale back to our neutral tabletop position. And we're gonna make our way to our bellies. We're gonna find what's called Sphinx pose. So make your way to your bellies. Forearms planting into the mat, elbows drive towards hips, hips drive towards elbows. Once you make that connection with the forearms, just simply pull your chest on through. You'll find a gentle, gentle arch of the back. This is kind of a mini back bend as well. And we'll just breathe into this. It's gonna be our last pose for our 5-minute Fridays, or our first 5-minute Friday here. And it's a beautiful one to leave you guys with. So stay here as long as you want. Please, 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 if you have time, stay into the Sphinx pose. And my apologies, I'm already doing it without cueing it, but go ahead and roll your neck. This is a beautiful place. Forearms are planted into the mat. You're pulling that chest forward, and you simply just round the neck. And always feel the option to stay. If this feels good, if you feel a nice sensation, breathe into this for a round or 2 before you switch spots. Trip, no. Wow, sorry, you guys really got that serious voice. But with that being said, I'm gonna leave you right here. I'm gonna tie up my dog who keeps trying to run away. And yeah, I'll see you next Friday for your second 5-minute Friday. Where do you think you're going? Where you think you going? I'm about to try. Oh. Whoa. Ooh, ooh, man.